All right, let's create the character. All right. Nice. There's a lot of pretty good. What is that supposed to be? The size of her head is huge. Ooh, I like that. I don't know why, but that makes me think of Lucy Lawless. This makes me think of, oh, I can't think of it. I'm spacing on his name. It's a Canadian actor. He does the voice of How to Train Your Dragon. Not Toothless, but the guy with no foot. Hiccup? Jay Baruchel. He makes me think of Jay Baruchel. Ooh, check out her hair. She looks badass. A little gnome. So does that mean that this was supposed to be a halfling? It's a really big head for a halfling. This head is like enlarged by like 40, 50%. Otherwise, that looks like a great picture. Constipated. Oh, she looks so sad. See, that's still a little bit large head, but better proportioned than that picture. All right. I gotta decide if I'm going to be. Oh wow! Look at that guy's hair. Now that's a gnome. I gotta decide if I'm going to be me or if we're going to have it be Reyna. I think I want to do me. Although some of these pictures for the ladies are pretty good lookers. Not as many selective portraits as I thought there would be. Ooh, I really like that one. Maybe we should do a playthrough as Reyna. I think that's my favorite picture we've seen so far. See if there's like a male equivalent to that. Great. That looks awesome. I kind of want to play Reyna now. Is that for the flail aspect? Am I going to do another Paladin playthrough? I do Paladin a lot when I play as I do it if I play a little clutch character. I like that picture for the guys. All right, that's. Main-handed to right-handed. There's only 3 body types. Okay, I'm skinny AF. All right. Is there a way that we can get it to zoom in? Guess not. I guess that's more my skin style there. That was me last week, but I got my hair cut. The top knot. Why are they making me be so? Why are they making you be so far out while doing the hair color? That's so silly. That's about right, I guess. Well, I don't. The wheel mouse isn't letting me zoom in. We might be able to once we're in the game. Oh, we're doing point buy, it looks like. Ah, my hair! My beautiful hair! No. I wish we could get a better view of it. All right, let's see. Human. We have a choice of human, elf, dwarf, gnome, halfling, half elf, half orc, Azamar. Oh, we could be Azamar? And tiefling. Tiefling is like demonic blood. Azamar is angelic blood. Apparently, I can't be as pale if I'm a Azamarian. Why it reset my choices? I don't know. They don't have a pale enough option for Azamar. Azamars are humans with a significant amount of celestial or other good outsider blood in their ancestry. While not always benevolent, Azamars are more inclined towards acts of kindness rather than evil. Azamar heritage can lie dormant for generations, only to appear suddenly in the child of two apparent human parents. Most societies interpret Azamar birth as good omens, though it must be acknowledged that some Azamars take advantage of the reputation of their kind, brutally subverting the expectations of others with acts of terrifying cruelty or abject venality. Azamars look mostly human except for some minor physical traits that reveal their unusual heritage. Typical Azamar features are hair that shines like metal, unusual eyes or skin color, or others. Oh, let's check it out. We could have like really blue hair. It's like a shiny blood. In fact, all the hair seems to have a bit of a shininess to it. Awesome, welcome, Hope. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Stone art, the portrait before the race pick. That's odd. Well, there wasn't a lot of choices. It made me think of Jay Baruchel, which is a Canadian actor I like, and specifically from the movie. Like, I don't know if you ever saw the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I really like that movie. I think of it as that's his character, but now he's actually in a fantasy setting. There just wasn't one that matched me. Like, if we go back, there wasn't a huge amount of options. Like, my favorite of all the picks was actually this one here. But then if I'm going to be her, then we're playing, instead of me doing a run as Clutch, playing myself, we'll be playing a run as Reyna, my dearly departed cat. I don't mind that one, but the picture's too dark. He looks like he's constipated or he has a broom stuck up his butt. Maybe it's a wand. Maybe that's why he only has one wand. The other one's stuck up his butt. Okay, I don't remember seeing this one. I kind of like that one. I don't know if I'm going to be a paladin or if I'm going to be something new for a change. I usually play myself as a paladin, which is odd because I only do that when I'm playing on computer games. We beat Solasta. Oh my god, it was so good. I really enjoyed Solasta. Yeah, see, I thought that was a cool picture. He's like a jack of all trades. He's got magic, he's got a knife, he's got a bow, he could be anything. You don't know. I like that one for the women, as well as that one. He's too much of a dandy. Although that might not be a bad option if I am doing the Aasimar Paladin thing. He's got the shiny hair and the celestial halo. Nah, Elfcaster, that's Neko's thing. Is really busy? Yeah, I get that. Our hotel's sold out this weekend. We have a wedding in. Stupid busy. And we have this one person who might be kicked out now. This little sweet old lady looking person, but she causes so much freaking trouble. She gets in she's a gossip. She gets in everybody's business. And if you're there talking to her, she acts like she's on your side and she's your best friend. But when you leave and she goes talk to the person you were talking about having the issue with, she's on their side and telling them all the shit you were talking about. Since she showed up a month ago, we've had the worst month at the hotel the whole time I've ever worked there. Constant bickering and fighting. We've had to have 3 people kicked out by the police because of trouble. I hate to say it, she's Quebecois. But it's the truth. She is. You know, I'm going to keep this picture. I like this picture. It's either that one or the elf dude. But I don't think I'm going to do a sorcerer. I might, though. I still like that. Of the guy pictures, that's my favorite one. The scruffy Jay Baruchel type dude. Here we go. Nice and thin. Right-handed. Celestial resistance gives us what? Aasimar, acid resistance of 5, cold rough resistance and electric. So just acid, cold, and electric resistance of 5, eh? The light halo possess the ability to manifest halos. They can create a light centered on their head at will. While using a halo, they gain a +2 circumstance bonus on saving throws against becoming blinded or dazzled. Most Aasimars do not know exactly where the celestial powers come from, but similar qualities of many such celestials being hint at a relatively indistinct or all-encompassing heavenly force in their lineage. Some, however, possess more unique traits and abilities inherited from their supernatural forebears, attributes that hint at the precise type of celestial being that affected their ancestors. I could always maybe go Tiefling. What Tiefling styles are there? The hair, it changes my horns. Okay, there's hairstyle too. Okay. I could have some. Ooh, we could have like Loki horns. Nice. A blue-skinned devil. Is there a lighter blue? Because I'm super pale. Tiefling heritage gives us cold, electricity, and fire instead of acid. The Tiefling heritage. Although many Tieflings follow the general model of the Tiefling, many more do not. Those of different lineages may evince dramatically different manifestations of their heritage, both in appearance and ability. Others have particularly strong heritage ties to specific fiendish races. Little tiny horns. Bigger horns. You don't want to make me angry. Boom. He's angry. Howdy, gaming with Timmy. All right. Oh wow, they really did go the whole giant head route, didn't they? Halfling luck, keen senses, sure-footed, slow movement, but fearless. Plus the strength, plus the dex. We could be a halfling rogue. No, man, there's so many options. I don't know what to make me. See, this is more what I picture halflings like. But they want halfling even smaller and like the round. Honestly, ironically, I'd picture this more as a gnome. And this as a halfling. Keen sense, hatred, reptilian humanoids. Gnomes receive a +1 on attack rolls against humanoid creatures of the reptilian and goblinoid subspecies because of their special training against these hated foes. Does that mean I'll have to hate kobolds? But I love kobolds. They're my favorite. Timmy! How's it going, Timmy? Timmy. That's about all I know about Timmy, and that's from South Park. Geez, the name would not come to me. Like, it got... Something was interrupting the file read. The dwarves are a little bit chunkier. Elven immunities. What do elvens immune? +2 racial saving bonus against enchantment spells, eh? They are immune to sleep effects and gain a +2 saving throws on enchant. They get +2 racial bonus on perception checks. They are dex, less con, more intelligence. Elven weapon familiarity. Elves are proficient with longbows, including composite longbows, long swords, rapiers, and short bows, including composite short bows, and treat any weapon with the word elven in its name as a martial weapon. Ooh, an elven magic. Elves receive a +2 racial bonus on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. In addition, elves receive a +2 racial bonus on knowledge arcana skills checks made to identify the properties of magic items. Now that definitely looks like my kind of build. Oh, wow. Skinny elves are like really skinny. Ah! That's kind of terrifying. I might be an elf for a change. Some of these faces are like nightmare fuel. Okay, that's too pale, even for me. That's like albino. I wish there was a slightly more pale version, but... Do we have like a sandy blonde? Dirty blonde? Oh, not quite that kind of. Oh, I guess that's kind of close. Oh, they can do like the blue as well. They can't have beards? What? Maybe half-elf's an option. Is half-elf on here? What's half-elf? Half-elves are long drawn down the covetous gaze of the other races. Their generous lifespans, magical affinity, and inherent grace each contribute to the admiration or bitter envy of the other neighbors. Other traits, however, none so entrance their human associates as their beauty. Okay, so if we went half-elf, we get the keen sense, Dwarves, elves, gnomes, half-elves, elves, halflings, half-orcs get +2 bonus on perception. Elven immunities, we get that great. Then we get adaptability. Half-elves receive skill focus as a bonus feat at first level. We're a little bit more human proportioned. So if I go skinny, that kind of makes sense. A little bit longer phase, maybe? Not 1. Maybe, no. No. Yeah, 5. I'll go with 5. No. Still not pale enough, but maybe it might be workable. And as for the hair, no. Again, this was before I got my hair cut. Close enough to it anyway. A little bit of ponytail. No. Yeah, that might work. Bit of a mullet going on. Nope. All right, I think we're going to go with 5. And then for beard. Really? It can only have a Van Dyke. It can't have just like a nice trim little beard. Ooh, I could be gray-haired, kind of like Einstein. Could have like Einstein poofy hair, maybe. I don't like how limited the options are. I guess we'll go with that one. I thought about elf once, then never again. You don't like elves? What's wrong with elves? This is half elf. Gives us adaptability. Not sure what skill focus get. They don't get us any stat bonuses though. If the halflings looked like the gnomes, I wouldn't mind being a gnome, but I don't like how like look how bonkers that head is compared to the body. This is basically Stewie from Family Guy once he hits like 6. Eh. Yeah, I just don't like that. That's not so bad. All right, what beards can they have? They can have the little bitty bit. That's not so bad. It's bigger than what I can do. Oh, it's like that full-on pointy beard. Defensive training giants. Dwarves and gnomes gain +4 dodge against monsters of the giant subspecies. We get gnomish magic. Gnomes add +1 to the DC of any saving throw against illusion spells they cast. Obsessive. Gnomes receive a +2 ratio bonus on a knowledge world check. They're also a little bit slow movement. And really hate reptilians. They get charisma and constitution, but less strength. Man, see, like, if that was dex, I'd be like, sure. Although con's important too. I would have went Azamar, but I don't like the skin tone options. There's not one that's quite pale enough to be me. And the hair colors are also shiny. Like metallic-y hair. Alright, face. No. Nah. I don't mind face 2. Actually, I don't mind face 1 either. No, I don't want to be bald. I don't like their hair options, like, period. Oh, they can have a little bit of scruff. Whoa! Barely tell the beard. We're so zoomed out, it's hard to see what our beards are, except for that big one. We don't get any stat bonuses as an Aasimar? What's the human effect? Humans get +2 to 1 ability score at creation. We get a feat and we're skilled. Humans gain an additional skill rank at first level and 1 additional rank whenever they gain a level. So we do get extra stat points, we just get to pick it as part of our racial abilities. Okay. I think I might have to do the boring route and go human. Eight's not bad. Dude, not 9. That's like... What was the bad guy in the first Shrek movie? The prince? That's what it looked like. Scruff. Mild beard. An actual beard. And then the, like, little Van Dyke going on. Is that supposed to be like a Wolverine type beard, maybe? Oh, mutton chops! I couldn't pull that off if I wanted. Whoa, I couldn't grow that. And a pointy little guy. Let's see. That was to be me. I'm thinking right about there would be the spot. Although, I kind of like that one, just because it's... kind of remakes me think of Wolverine, but we'll go with 3. All right. I think we'll go with human just to make it quick. Now that we've looked at all the options, I didn't really like all of them. This does mean we're going to have to worry about visibility, though, if I go human. That's one of the reasons I usually avoid being human. We have to make sure there's light. Half-elf necromancer? Whew. You want to be evil. All right. So if we go next. Class progression. Alchemist, Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Inquisitor. Kineticist, Magus, Monk, Paladin, Ranger, Rogue, Slayer. Ooh, that sounds badass. Sorcerer, and Wizard. There's also Aldori's Sword Lord. What's that? The Sword Lords follow no singular path to dueling mastery. Some of those who take up the blade only dabble in its use, while others explore swordplay with the dueling weapon in unconventional ways. Pick your character class. Classes give a host of bonuses and allow. Is it not letting me, like, can I not pick that? Oh, you know what? I bet these are like, high level class, like the specialty, right? Eldritch Knight. Ability to cast arcane spells, 3rd level, martial weapon proficiency. Eldritch Knights blend the abilities of fighting classes and spellcasters, hurling magic enemies one moment hewing their own opponents with steel the neck. They are just as comfortable fighting in the thick of combat as they are casting spells at foes. I like that idea. Mystic Urge? No. Oh, so like to get these, we need to have stats, it looks like. Dragon Disciple. Ability to spontaneously cast arcane spells, first level, and Knowledge Arcana 5. How do I get this kind of thing? Stalwart Defender. Stalwart Defenders are masters of melee combat, striving to prove that the best offense is good defense. Are normally found on the front line of battle, holding a position to cover their allies, leaping into breaches of opposing formations and holding them open for others, and guarding more vulnerable allies by acting as mobile fortifications. Stable points in the ever-changing chaos of battle. Dodge, toughness, and base attack bonuses 7. I'm guessing that we can get these when we're a higher level. So to begin with, we gotta pick a single one. Slayers. Skilled tracking down targets. Slayers are consummate hunters, living in the chase, and the deadly stroke brings it into close. Fortitude, reflex, will, the base attack of +1. Studied target. Sneak attack. I like sneak attacks. Reyna did so much damage having sneak attack in Solasta. The character can catch opponent when he is unable to defend himself effectively from her attack. They can strike a vital spot. Character attack deals extra damage anytime a target would be denied a dex bonus to AC, whether the target actually has a dex bonus or not. Or when the character flanks her target. This extra damage is a d6 and increases by 1d6 at later levels. Additional damage is precision damage is not multiplied on a crit hit. Alright. As Slayer gains XP, he learns a number of talents that aid them in confounding their foes. Starting at 2nd level and every 2 levels thereafter, Slayer gains 1 Slayer talent. Unless otherwise noted, a Slayer cannot select an individual talent more than once. Slayers can take rogue talents as Slayer talents, continuing the Slayer level as a rogue level. Okay. At the 2nd level, the Slayer can also select a ranger combat style, such as archery or 2-weapon combat, and gain a combat feat from the first feat list of that style. He can choose feats from his selected combat style, even if he does not have the normal prerequisites. After 6th level, may also select the talent again and add the 6th level ranger combat feats from the chosen style to the list. At 10th level, may also select the talent again and do 10th level rangers. Slayers sound kind of cool. It's kind of like, it almost sounds like a rogue meets a fighter. All right. Rangers. Deft skirmishers, either in melee or range, capable of skillfully dancing in a battle. Ability allows them to deal significant harm to special types of foes. What's a kineticist? Living channels for elemental matter and energy, manipulating the world around them. Burn, elemental focus, and fusion. So if we want to go more magical. Oh, kineticists are like wild mages, it looks like. Magi spend much of their time traveling the world, learning whatever martial or arcane secrets they can find. You might spend months learning a new sword fighting style from a master warrior, while simultaneously moonlighting in the local library, poring over tomes. It's an Inquisitor. Doesn't have the following feature: atheism. Divine Caster. Inquisitors tend to move from place to place, chasing down enemies and researching emerging threats. As a result, they offer... Okay, who cares? Proficiencies, deity selection, orisons. I don't know what that is. Inquisitors can cast a number of orisons or level spells. These spells... Oh, cantrips, okay. They cannot expand... But they are not expended when cast and may be used again. So the orisons are cantrips. Inquisitor might be an option. Solo tactics, teamwork feat. Okay. Paladin. Have to be lawful good if we go Paladin. Divine Grace, Lay on Hands. Alignment restrictions, Smite Evil, Deity Selection, and Paladin Proficiencies. Alright, so I'm thinking we could do an Inquisitor. Slayer. Monk or Paladin. That'll be the 4. Do I have a D4 lying about? In fact, I happen to know that I got tons of D4s lying about. Get that giant D20 out of the way. Where's my D4? Oh, right, the D4 is the one that broke. Can't use the glow-in-the-dark one then. Oh, come on. Where's the D4s? Oh, there's a D4. Okay. The number going from, like, the order that they're listed on there from top to bottom will be the number on the dice. Yeah, back in there, you dice. All right. Come on, something good. So it was Inquisitor. What was it? Inquisitor, Slayer, Paladin, and Monk were the 4 options. Inquisitor, Monk, Paladin, Slayer. Yep. All right, here we go. It kind of got stuck on the keyboard. Can we not count that one? I rolled a 1. Okay. Let me be more careful. I kind of want to. These are practice rolls, only because I want to make sure we don't. Okay. It keeps hitting the keyboard. Maybe if I go sideways? Yeah, okay, here we go. The actual roll. Those are the numbers. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid. 4. We are going to be a Slayer. Okay. Almost every time it got stuck being on the keyboard, it rolled a 3. And I'm like, that's probably a good reason not to select it because I do Paladin so often. Paladins are pretty handy. You get combat and healing. So this will be more like... I get magic and fight. I'm all about dealing damage, it seems like. Alright. Skilled at taking down targets. Slayers are consummate hunters living for the chase. Alright. Studied target 1. Slayer talents. Sneak attack. I like that idea. Oh, there's Slayer, Vanguard, Deliverer, and Spawn Slayer. Generations of warriors hold the line against impossible odds. Some of their ancient techniques persist to the day. Deliverer. What's the... It changes the preload of the skills, it looks like. Base attack +1. On all of them. So, 202 on all of them as well. All right, so I guess this is part down here is where, here, let me move me to the bottom left. So it looks like this is where the changes will be. So if we were Slayer, there's then Vanguard. A Vanguard are battlefield commanders who focus on the brutality of combat and lead their allies to bloody victory. Quick to react to danger, Vanguard is a valuable scout, capable officer, and skilled tactician. And it looks like sneak attack. Oh. At second level, we get Vanguard, Tactician, and Teamwork feat. As opposed to going straight into a Slayer talent and then 3rd level sneak. 3rd level sneak stays at least. Vanguard. Okay, Uncanny Dodge and Advanced talents. So it looks like a little bit more rogue is involved in the Vanguard. It's like a tactical rogue, maybe. Deliverers give us deity selection and determined zeal. This one maybe leans into the paladin type of aspects a bit. And Spawn Slayer. Studied Spawn Large. A Spawn Slayer specializes in fighting against larger single targets. At 5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th level, the bonuses on the weapon attack rolls and damage rolls do the DC of Slayer's abilities against a studied target. At 5th level, if the target is large or larger, these bonuses increase by an additional 1. At 10th level, blah, blah, blah. Do we pick a target type or something? Generations of War. I don't know if we should roll another d4 or just go with Slayer. There's so much. Snapping the pre-made build will activate the auto level up. Alright. Deliverers, also known as Divine Assassins, God's Blade, or Wrathbringer. Deliverer is a weapon chosen by a god to punish those who have committed an affront to that deity. Evil deities are more likely to use assassins than deliverers, but some good deities use deliverers to deal with problems of a subtler nature than a cleric, Inquisitor, Paladin, or War Priest can typically handle. War Priest sounds kind of cool. Spawn Slayer. Generations of warriors hold the line against impossible odds. Some of their ancient techniques persist to this day. We get Slayer proficiencies, then we also get the studied target. Advanced talent. After 10th level, a character can choose one of the advanced rogue talents in the place of a rogue talent. Paladin's usually my go-to too, which is one reason why I was like, maybe switch it up a bit. I like being the meat shield that can heal, you know? I like doing a lot of damage, but being able to do a little bit of healing and just keep my friends alive. Vanguards are battlefield commanders. Ori. I'm thinking let's just go straight Slayer. Skill at tracking down target, Slayers are consummate hunters, living for the chase and the deadly stroke that brings it to a close. Slayers spend most of their time honing their weapon skills, studying the habits and anatomy of foes, and practicing combat. Sounds pretty good. A Paladin Assassin? That's not a bad option. It does sound like that, but it doesn't look like we get any of the healing. It looks like we're just the killing of it. A deity also known as a good one. Deliverer shrugs off attempts by his mortal opposite to control or kill him. On any round in which Deliverer attacks an opponent whose alignment is at least 2 steps away from their own, such as lawful good Deliverer fighting a chaotic good or lawful evil foe, or a neutral foe with no other alignment, he gains a +2 on will saves against that opponent. Die hard feat until the end of next turn. The ability replaces Slayer talent gain at 2. A deity, also known as a god or goddess, is a blah blah blah. You just pick what god you follow. Let's go Slayer. Vanguard seems like it might be not bad for the whole idea that we're supposed to be like becoming a king. The whole tactician thing. Uncanny dodge, advanced. It leans us more into the rogue side of things, it looks like. At 2nd level, Vanguard receives a teamwork feat as a bonus feat. Must meet the prerequisite for the feat, of course. Once per day, as a standard action, can grant one of his teamwork feats to all allies within 30 feet who can see and hear him. Allies retain the use of this bonus feat for 3 rounds, plus 1 round for every 2 levels of the Vanguard. Alright, allies do not need to meet the prerequisite of the feat. Whenever the Vanguard is able to select a new Slayer talent, can instead choose to gain an additional use per day of the ability. That could be kind of cool. Depending what those abilities are. There's so much going on with these other classes, it kind of makes me think maybe I should have just went with Paladin, because I know Paladin. But there's also Paladin, Divine Hunter, Hospitaller, Divine Guardian. Ooh. Troth. Once per day, the Divine Guardian pledges her protection to a willing creature for the day. Today I protect you, my baby kitty. My dear, dear kitty. Alignment restrictions, deity selection, okay, Divine Grace, Paladin Proficiencies. Smite Evil. Smite really came in handy on the other game. A Divine Weapon Bond. At 5th level? Ooh. Why did I have to go look at what they give to Paladins? Now I'm like, ooh, Paladins aren't looking pretty sweet. What's the difference between Divine Guardian and Paladin? They get knowledge, lower persuasion, arcana, lower religion, lower nature, and world persuasion. Straight up. Paladins. Knowledge, world, lower nature, persuasion, arcana, lower religion. And if we want Slayer, we get mobility, perception, athletics, persuasion, knowledge, world, stealth, and lower nature. All right, let's just go. We rolled Slayer. Let's go with it. All right, here we go. We gotta do my skills, I guess. Okay. Racial bonus, the strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Okay, we got 25 ability points. Hey, power reset, how's it going? We're doing the character creation for Pathfinder Kingmaker playthrough. We are a Slayer. It feels weird not being a Paladin. It's my first time ever playing this. And I know more about D&D than Pathfinder, so I might make some mistakes. Is there no option of doing dice roll instead of point buy? I like dice roll. All right, let's see. Intelligence. Number of skill points gained each level. Oh, intelligence is way more important than these old ones. Okay, let's see. Well, Dex is definitely got to be a 16. I'll go 14 on Con. 14 on Strength, and now we're almost out of abilities. Charisma. Use magic devices, influence others. Channel energy DC for clerics, paladins attempting to harm undead foes. Bards, paladins, sorcerers gain a number of bonus spells based on their charisma. It's not important for slayers, is it? Don't think so. It seems like slayers are kind of like a paladin, but more rogue. Like a holy rogue, if that makes sense. But still fighting. The skill represents the ability to activate magic items, even if you are not otherwise trained in their use. Your character's use magic device skill enables you to activate wands and scrolls that you would normally be unable to equip, magic items that you would normally be prohibited from equipping, and avoid the negative consequences of using dangerous, magical, and cursed items. I remember that. I don't care. We got 4 points left. Search cost. I hate that it search cost. This is my problem with point buy. If you're going to say you get 25 points, stop making things cost more points the higher up you get. Come on. Come on. You know? Maybe somewhere along the line we'll get another intelligence, which will help get me more skills. We got 5 skill points to deal with, as opposed to 4. All right. Combat maneuver. We got +4 with 17 defense and a +3 initiative. 13 AC. We're flat-footed at 10, touch of 13, speed of 30. +5 reflex. Alright, so we gotta pick 5 skills, eh? This skill represents a character's talent for balance and coordination, including aerial maneuverings, gymnastics, and tumbling. Your mobility skill enables you to move near opponents with without provoking attacks of opportunity, keep your balance, escape from restraints, break your falls, squeeze through tight spots, and so on. It seems like they added to, like, took a lot of the athletics and just threw it under mobility. Let's go perception. We'll take one. I think we'll take a stealth. Oh, we can only put 1 point in right now, right? Okay, well. Athletics enables you to climb, jump, and so on. I guess we'll take that. And maybe persuasion? Our lore's not the greatest, but our persuasion sucks. Like, really sucks. Trickery is a dex skill. We get +3 from our nice dex. I kind of want to go to knowledge world just so we're not like a bumpkin. But persuasion, I think, sounds better than with that. All right. Ooh, okay. We get 2 feats right off the bat, it looks like. Wow, there is a lot to pick from. All right, let's go back to being right side cam. Intimidating prowess, iron will, lightning reflexes, ooh, power attack. +2 on all melee damage rolls. If we take a -1 to hit. You gain +3 hit points for every hit die you possess beyond 3. You gain an additional +1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit die, you gain +1 hit point whenever you gain a hit die, such as when you gain a level. Okay, so we got simple weapons, we got shield, martial weapons, medium and light armor. Choose a skill. You're particularly adept at that skill. Benefit, you get +3 on all checks involving the chosen skill. If you have 10 or more ranks in that skill, the bonus goes to 6. Ooh. What are the options we would have then for that? We could be like mobility. I'm thinking weapon focus though. Alright, so weapon focus. Ooh, what my weapon gonna be? Ooh, kukri. Nice. A long spear. Array, scimitar, scythe. sickle. A star knife? An unarmed strike is an option. I like it. Anyways, weapon focus gives us a what, +1 to attack with that weapon. Gain this feat multiple times each time it stacks. Point blank shot, alertness, armor focus. You're familiar with specific type of armor, so we could go by like medium armor. I was not thinking of dual wield. Combat expertise. You gain -1 on melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain a +1 dodge to your armor class. When your base attack bonus reaches +4 and every +4 thereafter, the penalty increases by -1 and the dodge bonus increases by +1. Teamwork feat. Whenever you are adjacent to an ally who also has this feat, you get a +2. Exotic weapon proficiency. Dueling sword, bastard sword, estoc. Pochard. A sai, a sling. Hongi. Double-bladed swords. Orc double axes. Commas. Elven curved blades. Bastard swords. Good old hand and a half sword. Alright. I think we're gonna go with weapon focus. What's that? Earthbreak. And for the weapon, seeing as we just did a paladin that used a great sword, I don't want to go great sword. I'm thinking that it might be okay to go maybe just go longsword. Like, it's kind of boring, but at the same time, common weapons. Choose one type of the weapon. You can also choose unarmed strike. Benefit, you gain a +1 bonus on all attack rolls you're making with the weapon. And we can gain it multiple times. What's a ray? Like, light hammer? Let's see that. Yeah, let's just go longsword. And I guess immediately every time you miss because of concentration, you can re-roll your miss chance percentile roll one time to see if you actually hit. An invaluable attacker gets no advantage. You know what? This might be a good one for me just because I'm a human that can't see in the dark. So if we take blind fight, longsword proficiency with blind fight. Probably a good idea right off the bat. I don't know how often we'll be in the dark or dim light. I don't know if that's a great thing. Anyone who's played the game, is that a good option, do you think? I remember that being a valuable... Like, it's only a +2 on some things, like what the invisible attacker gets no advantage related to hitting you in melee. That is, you don't lose your dex bonus to armor class, and the attacker doesn't get the usual +2 for being invisible. The invisible attacker's bonus does still apply for ranged attacks, however. You also gain immunity to gaze attacks. You've never played? I think blind fight. I like the idea, immunity to gaze attacks. So basically, when in a bind, I can fight with my eyes closed. I use the force, Luke. Use the force. Was that force or farce? Probably both. All right. The first Abitus. What's the equivalent of April? At least 3. Okay, that 1, 2. Gosrin would be April 1st, right? The 4th of the 1st. All right. Let's see. Oh, we gotta pick our vocals. All right, it's going to be. Here we are. For my name will be Clutch. And the name I use whenever I go by Clutch. All right, and alignment will be neutral good.
I'll go ahead. Calm down. Not dead yet.
Calm down. We're not dead yet. No.
This will hurt. Someone else would make better use of this.
I will guide. Does anyone require my counsel?
I didn't even break a sweat. I'll go ahead.
Adventures await.
Strike as one. Let us press on.
I'm always ready.
Oh, I hate this guy.
I have no use for this.
This will hurt!
Burn! Slice! Behead! Get it off me. I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
No.
Defeat is not an option. Our time has come. Together we stand.
This is my path. You're done for. Let us be off. We cannot be defeated. I won't give up.
A little bit, I guess I could hear it.
Forwards! This is my path.
We do it my way. I'll take care of it. Their life ends here.
Not really.
I'm always ready.
Maybe that last bit there, but
Ah, entertainment. Not that I care. March, march. All I do is march.
Let's hear you cry!
All this waiting bores me.
this makes
I
me think
lead, you follow.
the guy played by what was the wrestler's name in the Spider-Man movie? Bonesaw's ready.
My wounds pile on. Spell's not working like that.
That's what this one makes me think of.
Time's not waiting.
I like pragmatic so far.
Enemy near. A solid plan. Let us bide our time. The path is clear.
We will be victorious. This will hurt. Calm down. I'll go ahead. Someone else would make better use of this.
Someone else would make better use of this, but I'll go with pragmatic. All right, so Clutch Gostis. Or do I want to know? Do I want to come up with a new last name for? Maybe just Costa? Clutch Costa? Or maybe Clutch Costalada? Clutch. Oh. I just had a name slip right in my mind again. It's like there's a name I was going to use for a short story a while ago. And I can't remember it anymore. We'll just go with Gustus. Clutch Gustus. All right, there we go. We got a character. That took quite a while, actually.
Time's not waiting.
We're athletic, mobile, perceptive, stealthy, tricky, not very knowledgeable, but a bit persuasive. I got 13 whole hit points. Ooh boy. And a +4 to my melee attack. And we're good with longswords. All right. We got coup de grace, treat affliction, fighting defensively. We're human. We're steady to target. What's this? As a Slayer can study an opponent he can see as a move action. The Slayer then gains a +1 bonus on weapon attacks and damage rolls against it. The DC of the Slayer class abilities against that opponent increase by 1. If a Slayer deals sneak attack damage to a target, he includes the target. He studies that target, allowing him to apply his studied target bonus against that target, including to the normal weapon damage roll. Slayer's proficient with simple, martial, and light armor, medium armor, and shields, except tower shields. Nobody likes tower shields anyway. Demoralize? 1 enemy creature within medium range. 1 round plus 1 round for every 5 by which you beat the DC. You can use your persuasion for intimidation skill to cause an opponent to become shaken. Hey, you! You suck and I'm gonna kill you! Oh man, I don't want to die. Our persuasion's not that bad, but are definitely more athletic. All right, complete clutch. Press unknown binding to cancel current actions. If combat AI is on, characters will act according to their AI pattern.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
All right.